Happy January 21st, friends. Art here with American Watchman. I hope everyone is doing well and staying warm during this Arctic blast of extreme cold that is shutting down parts of the U.S. The cold is reaching as far south as Georgia and Florida. A couple I am friends with in Texas sent me a photo of snow in their driveway. Here in West Michigan, it's currently 5 degrees. It's not just cold, it's cold, let me tell you. Today, I want to first ask that you continue to pray for the wildfire victims in California and for the firefighters who are bravely fighting to stop these fires, as there are still many to be fought. I work in the state prison system and had a coworker whose house burned down last week. So I am asking for prayers for Lieutenant Kevin Rubeck, who has lost everything and has to start over in his early 60s. Not good. But on a more positive note, let's discuss recent news. As you well know, Donald Trump was inaugurated yesterday, making him the 47th president of the United States and the second person in U.S. history to be elected to 9 consecutive terms, following Grover Cleveland. Trump immediately began reversing some of Biden's policies. Trump withdrew the U.S. from the Paris Climate Agreement and has promised to reinstate military members who were fired over the COVID vaccine. Trump has pardoned the 1,000 January 6 rioters who have been unjustly held in prison for 4 years. Trump's return to office has forced Hamas to free the remaining Israeli hostages. And praise be to God that they are now free. I pray that God would bless, protect, and provide for Israel. Russian President Vladimir Putin sent congratulations to President Trump, applauding him for his victory and for averting World War III. And thank God for that, because it seemed inevitable just a couple of weeks ago. However, I will say this, make no mistake, World War III, also known as Gog and Magog, is still coming. It's in prophecy. In fact, Russia and Iran just signed a 20-year defense and mutual assistance pact right before Trump's inauguration. So I encourage you to keep looking up, because our redemption draws nigh. We are routinely seeing signs in the heavens and in the sky. Tonight, if you live in the northern hemisphere, look up in the evening, just after sunset, as 6 planets, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, Venus, and Saturn, will align in the sky. 4 of these planets, Mars, Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn, will be easily visible to the naked eye. However, you will need a telescope or high-power binoculars to see Neptune and Uranus. Prophecy and the Bible are proof to me that God is real. If you are not already saved, I encourage you to become so now, as these events rapidly approach us. I'm telling you, you do not want to miss the rapture, and you do not want to be left behind during the Great Tribulation. Because what's coming will make World War II look like a walk in the park. I will say this, when I was a teenager, I used to think that surviving through the tribulation would be a lot of fun, kind of like an adventure. But now that I'm in my mid-40s, with kids, I don't feel that way anymore. So come quickly, Lord, Maranatha. If you have any doubts about your salvation, I encourage you to read Romans 10:9, which states, if you declare with your mouth Jesus is Lord, and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. Now, if you have any prayer requests, please leave them in the comments below, and I will be happy to pray for you. If you wish to stay anonymous, send me a friend request or simply message me in private, and I will pray for you. Until next time, my friends, American Watchman out.